I said I wasn't going to do any more about George Santos, but spoke to my aunt the other day, and she made a great point. She feels like him getting office is dangerous, and we disagreed. Um, George Santos is not dangerous. George Santos cheated Republicans. He cheated the base, and he's going to be a lame duck for Republicans. Let's get into it. Let's say somehow he isn't charged in the immediate future, next 5, 6 months. He isn't charged, or they downplay it or put on probation or something. He stays in office. He's going to have so much smoke on him that he's not going to be able to really do anything. He's not going to be really inflammatory. Everything he says, really, from what I see, that you might call dangerous, is repeating other talking points you already hear now. That, yeah, I did some stuff, but Joe Biden lied too. People don't respect him in there. One thing I learned with Trump is that they may work with you because you have a base. Doesn't mean they respect you. And everything I see is basically he's just backing up McCarthy so that he can keep his job. You watch my back, I watch your back. He's gonna have so many issues that it'll be hard for him to be really inflammatory or be in the spotlight. You won't hear anything more about him. And to me, that's a good thing. I don't think of Republicans as moral. I don't think like we're gonna get more Republicans. I think of it as I want my opponent to be as weak as possible. You're gonna always have an opponent, but I want him to be as weak and reckless and simple-minded and just making impulsive. I want that. I don't want a Machiavellian enemy. And if this is what Republicans are going to hire and keep in office and wait 2 weeks to say anything about, this is good. He's got to worry about charges from Brazil stemming to a check fraud case from years ago that they couldn't charge him on because he would left the country. He's got all kind of stuff coming out about his property and things like that, so he might get sued by somebody at some point. He's going to face ethics issues that we haven't heard much about. Those hearings are coming. So I'm not worried about him. I think that if he keeps his job, he'll keep a low profile away from the cameras. And that means he won't be able to really promote anything really crazy or dangerous. He won't be a Madison Cawthorn. This is going to be a lame duck person that's in the shadows that doesn't make a sound. Same thing with McCarthy, with his business of not calling out George Santos, not calling out other things. To me, they're going to be something big in 6 months to a year, and he'll fall into bad graces with the Republican Party, and they'll just kick him off speakers in. So what I'm saying is, the Republican Party in the Congress, the Senate, and all that, they are so unstable right now. I don't see them as dangerous. They're dangerous because they promote lies, because they promote the big lie, of course, with Trump not being, being defeated. He is elected. He's still the president in their mind. Other things they're putting forward is dangerous. Yeah, that's dangerous. But that's more obstinate, and I don't think that the midterms showed us that that's really a real threat. That's just like a little kid saying that I won the fight when everybody saw you got his ass whooped. You didn't whoop my ass when everybody else on the bus saw somebody knock you down. Like that's not power. That's not strength. That's not anything but playing to a base of people that, lack of a better word, like you because they hate who you hate. I think that in the end, this stuff makes them lose legitimacy. I think that there's a lot of people who believe in law and order, and when they see January 6th, and they see Marjorie Taylor Greene joking about how if I was in charge, we'd have guns, we would have won. You were fighting police. You were fighting Secret Service. What does win mean? You would have killed a bunch of them? So next time you would use bombs and kill them? Is that what you meant? Nothing funny about that. When you talk about letting a guy that lied about owning property and lied about, lied about owning property and lied about his education, lied about his career. I think this kind of stuff, if this is the road that the Republican Party wants to go down, it's a dead end. It's a road that doesn't lead anywhere. And I look at this more as how how fallen their party really is. It'd be like me marrying a prostitute. You have fallen. This isn't about I got away with it. It's about like, really? You did all this evil, wicked stuff and got away with it and you're proud of it? These are things you keep quiet. These are not things that you brag about. And it's another example of the Republican Party not really believing in law and order. That's a bunch of crap that they use to punish people that they just don't like. Thanks for listening.